So I just started riding EUCs this winter, and of course we had one of the bigger winters that we've had in a long time. So I've done a few rides, quite a few rides that were, you know, six miles and under. And this is my first opportunity to push it further and see how I hold up and how much battery I use. So we're gonna try for 10 or so miles tonight. And yeah, I've been just dreaming to get to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm riding my trusty S22. I've got, it's basically all factory except for a couple 3D printed parts and the Clark Pad Titans.
We'll just go straight down the road. Turn in at the start of the trail.
So our destination is a scenic overlook called Fisher Point. We'll be taking this paved road about another mile up here and then taking a right-hand turn onto two-track dirt road. That'll be another mile or so before we hit our first single track. And then we'll be on, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles of single track before we hit some 2-track again. And that'll be maybe a couple miles of that. And then about 1 mile of single track out to the edge of Fisher Point.
So maybe your left one needs to go back a little. See how that feels.
My buddy Wes is riding his Kingsong S18 that he got a couple months ago.
Hey, Wes. Wes.
That dog doesn't like this thing.
Yeah. Like, what in the world is that thing?
So you guys will see me hold up my left arm, and I've got a mirror that I bought that velcros onto my left glove. And I gotta tell you guys, I love this thing. I had ran a rear view mirror on one of my other helmets that I kind of fabricated together, and it worked okay. But it is just so much easier to use this little mirror. It is it's built to where it gives you a real wide angle view, and the only downside I would say that it possibly has is out in traffic you would want to make sure that you didn't confuse somebody behind you that you were taking a right-hand turn.
Go ahead. I'll follow you now.
Alright, staying straight ahead on the single track?
Single track. Yep.
Okay. Oh, put up my sunglasses.
How you feeling?
Good. Yeah, better.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, that funny little deal where you're
Yeah.
just like, trying to get in play. Do me a favor and just toss this in my pack somewhere. City speed.
Here starts the single track.
I'm just absolutely amazed at Wes. He's been riding maybe a quarter of the time that I have. He's on this S18 with no Clark pads. He's got them ordered in. He just hasn't got them put on the machine yet. But I honestly, I can't keep up with him, guys. He's fast. And
Get that choo-choo
I think
train on the track.
I've had a couple hard falls. This winter went out and played in the snow, thanks to Chooch, and I was cruising around in about 8 inches of snow on top of blacktop, and about 15 miles an hour the S22 slid out from under me. I wasn't wearing any protective gear, chest gear. I had helmet on. I didn't have chest protection, and especially this one that has the shoulder protection. And I ended up tearing something in my shoulder, and it's just now, months later, starting to feel better. So I'm really gun shy. I do not want to hit the ground. I'm finally feeling good, so I'm definitely riding a little cautious. But with all that being said, Wes, I just can't even imagine once he gets his Clark pads on, he's going to be gone. I won't be able to stay up with him, I don't think. I'm still running the original sliders on the S22. They seem to be still moving okay. If they end up binding up like most everybody else is doing, I will be going to the new CNC ones. If you look on the back of my shock reservoir there, I've 3D printed a little handle, and I'm telling you guys, it helps so much. When you're off this thing and you've got to walk it, in front of you down a technical spot or up over something. It might seem like it's low, but that little handle right there by the tail light, it really works good, and it just it works much better than trying to grab the seat or roll the S22 backwards. I was just blown away at the trail conditions. We had maybe 2 or 3 spots where there was a little bit of snow or a little bit of a wet spot, but I mean, you honestly, this is about as good as it gets, because it'll probably be getting a lot drier and dustier as we get on into summer. And we got a late start. We didn't even start riding until 6 o'clock, I think. Sunset's at 7. I think we ended up running just about a little short of 12 miles of trail. And I think we did it. Our moving time was 47 minutes moving time. So we averaged just a little over 9 miles per hour the whole trip, and moving along pretty good.
You tapped something, huh?
Yeah, I was all over.
I heard you tap
I
something.
was way up there. And I Why I just had to bail. I was like, what's
Yeah.
going on? I wiggled for one, and it just like
And it threw you off trail is what it did?
tractor beam. Man. I knew like it's happening fast. I should have slowed down. I was like, I'll just blow through it. Nah.
Hey, you got to wreck every now and then so I can catch up, okay?
Yeah.
It's just being a good friend.
Warm in here.
Yeah. No breeze.
My man.
So I've got the S22 set for the highest clearance that you can get out of it. I think I've got a little bit over 9 inches of clearance from the bottom of the pedals. So, and guys, I'm a 250-pound rider before I put any gear on. So, you know, with my weight on there, I've probably got less than, you know, maybe 8 inches of clearance with sag. And as you can see, this is a narrow single track. It's not very wide at all, and there's a lot of rock sticking out in the trail, and most of it's buried in the dirt, you know, sticking out. So if you clip a pedal, you're gonna get ejected pretty hard. So there's a lot of bobbing and weaving, trying to work your way around things.
Right here. Left here, sorry. Okay, you have to go through the middle of the water. It's like taking a bite of the Elkhart.
Where's the snorkel?
Yeah.
The snorkel.
Right? Baby hoods.
Straight ahead.
Yes, sir. Wow, it's quite the line there. Yep, I'm good. Ooh, there's a fun one. Can you clear it, Wes?
Go. Yeah, you got it. That's the line. And wide went that way.
Oh, tree branch.
That's the wrong line.
All flooded out here.
So here we are arriving at Fisher Point. So we got so much snowpack this year that a lake called Lake Mary, that's about a mile straight ahead of us as the crow flies, overflowed into Lower Lake, which then overflowed into the canyon below Fisher Point here called Walnut Canyon. And so there's water down there actually flowing, a little river that none of us have ever seen. So it's kind of a special event for us. So due to the fact that nobody will probably watch this 20-minute video from front to back anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it here and not show the ride back. But thanks for tuning in and watching this, and this is Tim over and out. We'll see you on the flip side.